You should go to Window Mall because there is a Justice store inside. It is so awesome. There are a lot of clothes that I like. I've got some new clothes from Justice. They are so nice on me. In addition, you can go to Von Maur. They have lots of other clothes. We went there over the summer and I got brand new shoes. They look awesome. At Von Maur, you can try on fashionable clothes that are for all sizes. There are beautiful shirts that you can try on also. If you go there, you should get these things, like new shoes, new clothes, coats, jackets, and even there are some toys that you can buy. If you are hungry, you can get some food from the food court. There are lots of good food. Yum, yum, yum. There is also a play area where you can play with the toys. There is also another play area where you can climb on animals. That is why you should go to the mall.
Go to Planet X. It's so awesome. At Planet X, they have a ton of games. Planet X has rock wall climbing, mini golf, laser tag, baseball, jump shot, and bowling. The workers are very nice. They have great prizes and food, too. On rock wall climbing, they have easy, medium, and hard. When you get to the top of the rock wall, you have to ring the bell. On mini golf, you have to hit the ball in the hole, but there are lots of obstacles too. Laser tag is the best, but you only get 15 minutes. Spaceball and jump shot are the same thing, but in spaceball, you have to jump and hit the ball through the hole, and the other player tries to catch it. Jump shot is like basketball, but you're on a springboard, same as spaceball. At Planet X, you'll never get bored, so come when you're bored.
To play football, you need muscle. The only thing is, if you want to have muscle, you have to do push-ups. When you first start, it will be hard to know all the plays, but once you get used to it, the plays won't be hard. You will play with your weight and height.
I think you should go to Chicago. Chicago is so much fun. You can go to the aquarium and you might get to see the dolphin show, where people play with the dolphins and feed them, and they jump up, and it is really cool. I went there last summer and we got to videotape it. I will never forget it. It was so much fun. Then we got to see penguins and we got to go see them underwater. Then we got to see a polar bear eating a pumpkin underwater. Did you know polar bears like to play and eat pumpkins, you know? After we got back to our hotel, then we got to the swimming pool. We came back. It was getting late, so we went to bed. Then the next day we went to the Hancock building. Me and my sister and my mom and my dad sat on the edge by the window. Then when we were done, we saw a double-decker bus.
You can go to Circus Gate. It's a lot of fun. You can skate there and you will have fun. When you come there, you don't waste your time. You can play games there. And when you come there, they play music for you. You're going to have a lot of fun time ever. If you don't have, and if you're looking for something to do, go to Circus Gate.
Baseball is fun. You throw, catch, slide, and more. It is easy. You need a ball, gloves, and a bat. There is 9 innings in a game, 3 outs in an inning. It is a lot of exercise. I think this is the best sport ever. You will be bad at first, but you will get the hang of it.
Buckeyes are the best college team ever. They were 9-0, but now they are 9-1 because they lost to Northwestern on Saturday. But they're still good. You should come down to the stadium and watch them.
Pierce Elementary. Want to see Pierce Elementary? Pierce Elementary is the best school in North America. Pierce is a very good school. Pierce has a good principal, nurse, secretary, custodian, and etc. There are 3
for kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classes, and 1 preschool class.
You should come to the Minnesota State Fair. There are lots of great rides there, and there's lots of good food at Minnesota State Fair. And the souvenirs are really great. It's at Minnesota State Fair. It has a stadium so you can watch horses make jumps. There's a big pile of lots of stuff in the form of a shirt. You can see how they used to make newspaper. There are lots of fun carnival games at Minnesota State Fair.
Would you like to visit a beautiful and sightseeing place? You should come to Orlando. In Orlando, Florida, you can go to Disneyland. In Disneyland, there are lots of things to do. You can get autographs from Chip and Dale, princesses, and The Incredibles, and much more. Also, in Disneyland, you can have some fun on the fun rides and roller coasters. So come to Disneyland in Orlando, Florida, and have a lot of fun.
Cowboy Stadium. Cowboy Stadium is where the Dallas Cowboys play football. It is a new stadium. It has the biggest video board in the USA. A couple punts have hit the video board. It also has a miniature field where kids play on before and after games.
You should go to Lost Island in Waterloo. It's really fun. They have a wave pool, lots and lots of slides. They have multiple restaurants. They have great food and icy drinks. So come to Lost Island and have a fun time.
Come to Super Skate because it will blow your mind. You have to pay $3 to get in for Super Skate. Once you are in Super Skate, you could tell your shoe size to get skates. When you are roller skating, you can go play Four Corners and Limbo. When you are all finished and tired, you could leave. So come to Super Skate because it will blow your mind away.
Can I read this out? You should want to visit Chicago. If you go to Chicago, you would never want to leave. Chicago has so much things to do there. I was born in Chicago and I had so much fun there. Chicago is a great city. In Chicago, they have bumper cars race. They have great football team called the Chicago Bears. If you go there, you will have a blast. They have beautiful houses in Chicago. They have good food, games to play too. So this is why you should go to Chicago, and I will.
I was born in Fort Pierce, Florida. Florida is at the bottom of the map. It has a lot of beaches. It is surrounded by water. Florida's nickname is the Sunshine State. They give its nickname because it's always warm and sunny. Florida always been the best state for me, except the FCAT. The FCAT is something that is like a test you have to do to pass to the next grade. I did it, but it didn't go well. And Florida got a lot of fun places in Orlando, Florida. It got fun, like SeaWorld, Disney World, and the best is the biggest is Universal.